Welcome to The Big Story. I'm Haryanto Diman. Subscribe to the Straits Times channel so you will not miss an episode. Despite layoffs that have affected over 100,000 people in the global tech industry, software engineers in Singapore are apparently still raking in the big bucks. Salaries of software engineers increased by 7.6% in 2022 to an all-time high. Now, this is largely due to the huge demand for highly skilled tech professionals. The median salaries range from $5,000 for junior engineers to over $13,000 for engineering managers. Salaries for those in the 90th percentile were triple that of those in the bottom 10%. Singapore's position in the industry as a mature market as well as an early adopter of new technology has also resulted in higher salaries offered here as compared to the rest in the region. The median salaries of software managers in Singapore is 7 times that of their peers in India. Now, this is despite India having more than double the proportion of higher-ranked lead managers. While some experts expect the jaw-dropping salary offers to start tapering off, others believe the demand for new solutions and talent will ensure the industry remains competitive. Low Peck Kem, president of the Singapore Human Resources Institute, joins us now. How are these companies able to pay so much despite news of the tech sector slowing down and even facing layoffs?
I think with Singapore pushing towards being a smart nation, there is a high demand for talent in the software and in the tech sector. So even though you have some tech sectors who are slowing down, the demands remain there and the supply is still low. So it's economics, right? When you have very high demand and you have low supply, so the salaries will continue to go up. Despite some sporadic downturns in some of the tech sectors. But at a country level, that salary level will continue to go up as long as the supply is not meeting the demands of other organizations.
Peck Kem, help us understand, why do you think there is a massive disparity in salaries between Singapore and other Asian countries for these roles?
Well, one of the key reasons is because in Singapore, we are really putting a premium in this tech talent. And also because in Singapore, we are pushing ahead with a lot of trying to go more digital and trying to make ourselves a smarter nation and trying to make our companies smarter and to be less dependent on labor, but really to be more dependent on using technology as an enabler. So in many other countries, they may not invest as much as Singapore is investing in, and also the ability to move the labor from one geography to another. So as long as you still require that level of talent in a particular country, you will always have to pay a premium because the demand outstrips the supply of such talent.
And these high salaries, of course, they are a boon, and these jobs would attract many applicants. What do you think are the challenges ahead for those looking to get into the industry?
I think the future is very bright for people who are looking at coming into this industry. And I think in line with, continuing to upskill yourself and to make sure that you continue to embark on skills or pick up skills that make you more ready for the future. So this is an industry where, you'll continue to evolve, but even though today the salary is high, but it will strike its balance. And as long as we are able to continue to be competitive, and as long as we are able to make sure that there is availability and for an individual who wants to get into this sector, beyond just the salary, and maybe because you're very interested in this sector, I would say go for it. Because it is actually a sure to win or sure bet. And I think in today's context, we really want people to make sure that you embark on skills that are future ready. And this is one of them that makes you future ready, and that gives you that ability to be employed for life, and gives you that lifelong employability capabilities.
Peck Kem, thank you for the advice and your perspectives. Low Peck Kem, President of the Singapore Human Resources Institute. According to Bloomberg, Meta, which owns Facebook and Instagram, is planning to lay off thousands of employees as soon as this week. This is on top of what it's been working on to flatten its organization, giving buyout packages to managers and cutting whole teams it deems non-essential. Meta's mass layoffs in November that cut more than 11,000 jobs was among the biggest last year and the first in the company's history. An arbitration tribunal has ordered CPG consultants to pay all Kim Piao contractors $43.8 million over the collapse of a part of the Pan Island Expressway. The total sum must be paid by March 31st, and if CPG does not, the tribunal ordered them to pay the homegrown builders interest on the total sum at a rate of 5.33% per annum until the date of payment. This comes after Or Kim Piao started arbitration proceedings against CPG in December 2021 in relation to the 2017 accident where one worker was killed and 10 others injured. Separately, one person has been injured and about 100 evacuated when an explosion blew open a part of the building at the AUDI service center in Ubi. SADF says the injured person was hurt in a fall and taken to Raffles Hospital, adding there was no fire when officers arrived, but a section on the side of the building had collapsed. AUDI says the facility will be closed while investigations continue. A seventh suspect has been arrested in connection with the murder of Hong Kong socialite Abby Choi. She is a 29-year-old woman suspected of helping to arrange a boat to aid Choi's ex-husband Alex Kwong flee Hong Kong. Now, she is the third person arrested for assisting an offender in the case. Lam Shen, who was charged with the same offence, was granted bail yesterday. Those are top stories today. Visit straitstimes.com for more news and our YouTube channel for more videos. Subscribe by clicking the red button below. I'm Haryanto Diman. Join us tomorrow for more stories on The Big Story.